recording now.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
What's this then?
No.
It's recording right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
You can zoom in with it by this, pushing this with this.
Oh, excellent.
Just take a practice.
This is Paul
Yes,
phoning his
okay.
parents. Right, I'm, can it hear me?
Yeah.
Alright.
Right.
Right, I'm looking at Mark. Mark now. I think I'll walk over here. There's Marco there. This is his house. Well, this is a camera actually, so.
Yeah, in the first week.
Oh. Oh yeah, Dave Blomberg.
Yeah, isn't it?
Dave's the kind of guy that really loves accounts. He's always doing them. He's never had any money of his own, hence his nickname Dave Skinto Blomberg.
Yeah, yeah. It's
a bit of a builder.
Right, there you go. Oh, that's Gordon. He's the sound man.
It's a sound.
Quick zoom in on Gordon there. Oh, lovely. Let's have a look at those spots. Right.
Yeah, I know. It's just not.
And there he is, Paul Bennell.
On phone to his mummy. Ah.
Many of you may have seen him earlier on the great Paul Bennell Magic Show.
Yeah. Yeah, you do that. And when we get next week or something. And when we get next week. Alright. Yeah. Explain, yeah. Alright then. See you then, Dad. Bye. Yep.
So Dave, what are you working out at the moment then?
Yeah.
Write numbers down.
What?
Just like to write numbers down and sort of
It was my dad.
I see. Right.
It wasn't my mum.
Paul, would you like to say anything to the minions?
What about a trick, Paul? What about another trick?
No,
faces.
please. Funny faces I could do. No.
Well, there you go.
Quite fair, so I could do.
Excellent.
Viva man. Viva! Viva! Viva!
So is this filming, is it?
Well, it says recording inside.
Oh, it does, yeah.
Yeah, well then it's filming.
Well, that's good, because like,
I mean, go downstairs and...
what's this focus?
John from Coventry.
Yeah, dude.
Is that the focus where you pull it in and out, or?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Oh dear, oh no, oh dear. Get away from me! I'm pressing the button, I've got to press the button.
Is there an autofocus on it?
Here we go, here we go. Well, I've got some... button!
Automatically.
It's not working.
Well, it says record in the little box up there.
Well, I wasn't looking at that.
Go away.
Go and record John from Coventry in the kitchen.
Yeah, fuck off.
Well, first of all, before I give the camera to someone else, I just want to remind you lot of a film you made about me around Nick Williams' house.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
What was that about
That
then?
was a particularly drunk night though.
Fortunately, I have a camera in my hand. Now here we have Dave Peanut Head Blomberg. He thinks he's hard, but he's soft as lad.
I think that was the title.
Yeah.
Here we have Mark Dark, whose clothes are whack, man. And Paul Bennell, he's disappeared out there, but let's face it, he's fat. Gordon I can spare because he wasn't on the original slag off video of me. So there you go. I've got my own back. Should we go and film John?
Yeah.
Right, here we go.
Does it still says recording?
Yeah, it says record up
If
there.
you push the red button, then it's off recording.
Alright. Yeah, it says record up in the little corner there.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Smile! Alright, here we go. Just going downstairs now, there's levelers on the wall. Oh, weird. Yeah.
No.
Ah, here comes Bennell again. Right, I'm going to film You Know Who. Oh no, that's the toilet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, it does.
No, not the toilet, the food.
Alright. I'm just going down the stairs now. Very steep around here in Holland. And there he is. It's John from Coventry.
You're not filming, are you? Kid.
As you can see, John today is preparing a very sort of straightforward dish. What is it, John?
Spaghetti bolognese.
Alright, yeah. Notice how he
Bollocks in it.
Notice how he ties his hair up in for hygiene purposes.
You eat. No, go away.
Anyway, let's go and have a look at the. Oh, there's the shrooms. Look,
There's the shrooms and it's the
there's the pot.
parts with mincemeat,
Mincemeat.
and peppers and onion,
Yep.
and it's frying away in about half a ton of.
But first, we're going to wash our hands.
Done that already.
All right, he's washed his hands.
Wash your hands.
All right, that's great. Well, I'll leave you to it. I'll see you later. I could really get into this camera business. Oh, there he is.
Still on.
I was just filming John cooking. It's really good down there, actually. Yeah. God, this is weird. I've never had a go on one of these before. Right, going upstairs now. Oh. Nearly lost it.
Wow, it's insured, so.
How do you turn it off?
Just push the red button again.
All right, there you go.
Then it says stand by.
Okay, lads, I've just interviewed our cook.
How's it going?
It's great. Do you want to see it on video?
Right.
Yes.
Right, there we are. We've pressed the red button here. Oh, we're...
Yeah.
Can't even get the number.
Thank God. Let me just talk to him, yeah?
Yeah.
Amazing.
One at a time, though, please.
No, it's all shout.
I'm sure you put 2 2. Beginning.
Or I'll get through to Romania or something.
Hello?
Hello? Hello, Thomas?
Hiya.
It's Asylum.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you?
Not bad, Tar. We're sort of just waking up.
Just, sorry?
We're just waking up.
I see. Sorry, the line is not very good.
That's because we're all sitting 3 miles away from the phone here.
I see.
We're in Rotterdam with Marco Simonis. The great Marco Simonis. Yeah.
I see. And you're touring?
Yeah, we're doing a few gigs, yeah.
And how is it going?
It's okay.
What does that mean?
Well, it's okay, but we had all our guitars stolen.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, our van was broken into.
Oh, shit.
And unfortunately, most of our guitars got stolen. So
All of them.
all of them, yeah, literally. So including Dave's, custom-made guitars. So
Yes, I'm very upset.
that was really bad.
That's not very good, is that?
Yeah, but we caught a thief last night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we caught a thief last night. There's a lot of break-ins around this area,
Uh-huh.
and we've been staying up late and waiting.
Uh-huh.
And we
Better
caught
like this.
one, yeah.
Someone should stay with the baseball bat inside the van for the night.
Yeah, but nobody wanted to get so cold, you know. It's a bit cold up here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, yeah, it's not very easy these days here because I tried a lot to do interviews with you for Metal Hammer, Rock Hard,
Yeah,
but it's not so easy. It's not so easy as I thought it would be, you know.
yeah.
Because, I don't know, the Metal Hammer said, well, we have lots of articles and stuff like that. It's not very easy, but I guess it will go in future.
Yeah, nice one.
Good.
I see the chances not too bad these days.
Good.
Oh, good.
Would you mind give me, I know it's boring, let's do a little bit boring interview, yeah?
Alright.
Give me some facts on the album, please, where, when, why, and all this.
Right, it was recorded in June and July in New Jersey.
Yeah.
The producer was a guy called Brad Morrison that we met in Germany, and we liked him. We liked his attitude and his ideas, and it sort of worked out quite well.
Yeah, it was originally going to come over here to produce the album, yeah. But he said he knew this studio near New York, so
That Skid Row used.
so he thought it'd be easier if we all went over there. So we thought, yeah,
Let's go to New York.
let's go to New York.
What was it like recording in America?
Hot.
Yeah, it was very hot.
Yeah, it was good. was very good. Good studio. Sort of nice people.
Do you think you should have done the same record in England, or would it have been more different then?
I reckon it'd been different. I think, I don't know, Brad's very typically American. You know, he's really into that sort of raw sound that American bands seem to always get. And
It's very raw, this sound.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very raw, but I like it.
Yeah, that's what we wanted really.
We were staying in the producer's house, and he had a barn attached to the building, and we were a week before recording the album. We were rehearsing, and he was up in the barn listening to what we sounded like live, as it were. Yeah.
I see.
So he thinks that's important to you know, get to know the band sound before going into the studio.
I see.
So I think he paid more attention to the actual sound of the band.
I see.
I think we all wanted more of a live
Yeah,
sound.
live shows in America?
Sorry, what was that?
No, we didn't get a chance. Hello?
Okay.
Because we only took our guitars over, you know, hand luggage. So we didn't have any equipment really. But maybe later next year, we're hoping to play there.
We're
To be
trying-
playing live shows.
We're trying to get a record contract in America at this very moment, so maybe if we sort out a contract, then
I see. It might be important to have a record contract there before you tour.
Yeah, very important, I think.
Yeah, I see.
I think we will get one, but
Yeah.
we don't know with who or when. So, but hopefully next, you know, maybe sort of in the summer of next year, perhaps we'll
No,
go
I
there.
think the chances are not too bad because it is the right music for these days in particular, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we've had some good reactions already from people he's played it to in record companies, so hopefully it'll come together.
How is it going in Europe with the record?
It's selling well, yeah. It's sold quite well in the first few weeks. And
It's okay with you?
yeah,
Or did you expect it? Did you expect more?
No, I think it's going as well as expected.
yeah.
Good.
And we've got our tour dates through now, and they start in February.
In Germany?
Yeah, in
Yeah.
Germany, yeah, we've got about 15 dates in Germany.
Very good.
Yeah, and one in
February.
February the 4th, yeah, they start and they finish on the 20th.
Well, that's very good. That's very good because the next video this interview is for will come on February because we have a double issue out
All right, good.
for December and January. So the next issue will be out at the end of January,
Oh, brilliant.
right in time for the tour.
That's good.
Right, maybe you can put the dates in then.
Yeah, but with whom did you do the tour? With Chris or with Contour or with
This is with Contour now, with Carlos
Contour now?
and Klaus at Contour, yeah.
That's absolutely no problem.
Yeah, they seem really good. They're very keen.
Yeah.
I think they've got quite a lot of belief in the band, you know. So
Who have you worked with, Carlos or with Klaus?
Carlos
Carlos.
mainly.
Yeah, Carlos is okay.
Yeah, he's a good lad.
Yeah, I know him because he did a lot for New Model Army and stuff.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So that's good, but it's not a problem that he can text me the date.
Yeah.
Do you play here near Bochum?
Where's?
Cologne, Essen, or wherever?
We played the Luxor in Cologne.
Yeah, that's the first date on the 4th.
Yeah, that's
The
my
first
birthday.
day.
Yeah, the first date. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will come and see you there.
Yeah, do yeah, please.
It's very good. That you should tell me to go on with because I need some more facts on the album, yeah?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
To have stuff to write about.
okay.
I would like to talk about the lyrics once again.
Yeah.
Because it seems to be a little conceptual. What was the idea behind?
I think many of the songs turned out a lot more personal than the first album.
Yeah.
They're more specific issues than the first album, I think. Sort of, there's a couple of songs about relationships and, you know, reflections on religion and, you know, it tends to dwell on the sort of more negative sort of feelings you get. The whole idea into the web is like the downward spiral, you know, various traps you sort of get caught up in, yeah?
And what is the religion idea that is behind the album?
Oh shit, the one question we didn't want.
I was brought up a Catholic, and
Like me.
I think, you know, a lot of the way I think is ruled by those early sort of teachings, and I thought it was time to actually say something about that, because it affects the way you, it affects your judgment, whether you like it or not, yeah? It's a little bit of indoctrination maybe,
I see.
but the actual lyrics aren't atheist as such, but they're criticising the hypocrisy that exists there.
True.
But I don't know, you know, we could well get misinterpreted on that, but you know, that's what it is actually saying.
I see. What was the decision to do now an album that is in some aspects more personal, because of the album before was, yeah, you have drawn some apocalyptic imagery about the world and what's going on. You know, why did you decide now to do some songs that are just, yeah, more so personal and aside of this, like Isolation, for example?
I think confidence, really.
I think the band is growing, we're developing together,
Yeah.
and I think it's just the natural thing.
Desolation in particular, I mean, we wouldn't have put that on the first album, but I think, you know, we feel confident enough now. Maybe we're a bit more established than we were then, and you can expand a bit more, yeah? And,
Established in what way?
sorry?
Established, you said. In what way?
Well, our particular sound and working together, and I think having one album out also, that's the basis, you know, from which to work on, and I think lyrically, I prefer to get more involved now in my own personal thoughts, you know, because I see them as valid as anything else, yeah.
Okay. Aside from
If that answers your question.
from
What does
becoming harder, are there any differences in how you wrote the songs, or is it still the same way that you write all the songs together?
I think we became better at writing songs. I think the new albums, the songs are a lot stronger
Yeah.
than the first album.
I think, yeah, all the songs really were written on this album as a band, in a rehearsal situation, and they sort of grew rather than we sat down and wrote the song methodically. So all of the songs were working in a live situation before we recorded anything, and I think that's the difference. There's more, the guitar is more prominent, and you know, whereas on the first album maybe it was more a vocal album.
I see. Can you say any influences of other bands, of maybe literature, whatever? What is particularly important on this album?
No.
Well, I think we were influenced by the more heavier bands around at the moment.
Yeah.
Maybe subconsciously, but I think we're all enjoying, you know, the heavier rock bands at the moment, without trying to imitate. But I think that creeps through. You know, we're trying to become a more sort of powerful live machine, and you know, on records as well, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's what we do best. Really, is we're really a live band, you know.
Yeah,
And
sure.
these new songs are a lot more fun for us to play live. I think it's got something to do with it.
The shows you know did you play all the new album or lots of stuff of the old one too?
Both.
Both.
Yeah, we're doing.
We're playing a longer set now.
Yeah.
We're playing a much longer set live now, so you know we kind of sort of pace ourselves a lot more. Like, you know, maybe sort of start off with a few old songs, a few new songs.
I think the set we have, we're playing nearly all the album material, into the web material.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
Yeah, and all the old one, actually. Playing everything.
Deeper and deeper you have to play anyway.
Yeah, we always play that, except for now though, because our tapes have been stolen. So,
Oh yeah.
so, but we'll get that together again.
Have you got any plans for doing a video?
Not yet. We hope
We're
to.
thinking
We'd like
about it,
to,
yeah.
yeah.
We're thinking about it, and we're thinking about releasing a single maybe later on in the year, but we haven't quite.
Which one?
We'll see the Breed or maybe Spectrum.
We have to talk to the record
Brainchild.
company, but
Yeah,
we'd like to do a video.
yeah.
We have a press agent that's working for us in England at the moment,
Yeah.
and he suggested doing a video to get it on Raw Power.
What kind of press agent is it? What's his job?
He works at the same office as what is it?
He works at the same office as the Almighty's manager.
Yeah.
That's how we sort of got in touch with him, and he's well in with all the sort of rock press in England, and he's good. I mean, he works freelance. He does all sorts of different people. He also does theatrical stuff as well.
Well, at the moment, like we're over here, and he's setting up interviews for us in January, you know,
Yeah.
and just basically giving the band a higher profile in our own country.
Okay, he's kind of managing this, yeah.
In many ways, yeah, I suppose. Not a manager. I mean, we still manage ourselves, but basically we need someone to coordinate all our.
Organization work for you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, sort of a marketing man.
He's very keen. He's very into the band, and he's a really sound bloke, I think.
Has every English band someone like him to do this?
Sorry?
Has every English band someone like him to
Well,
do
most-
this, or in particular you, or is it more just in the metal scene?
I think
Most English bands have. I mean, if you're on a big record label,
Yeah.
then obviously you have like marketing and A&R who take care of that sort of thing. But as we're on a German record label, then which is based, you know, the actual record company is based in Germany, then we need someone in England to take over that sort of thing, because obviously the company in Germany, you know, basically haven't got the resources or the knowledge to do it. And this guy, you know, he's been doing this sort of thing for a long time, and you know, he's worked with all sorts of record companies and stuff, and he could basically get our records, you know, into the hands of the right people and set up interviews for us. And especially, I mean, we want to tour England sort of after we've finished in Germany, so it's important that people know that we're out there.
Yeah, sounds very good. Did you get any press in England with Into the West?
Well, not yet.
Not yet.
He's working on it at the moment.
Yeah, it was
When I last spoke to him, he's basically coordinating that now.
Yes,
And he's contacted some of the like Kerrang and people like that who are.
the album, because the album is on a German label, England doesn't. It's not released in England before Germany, so.
okay.
Well, when we left for Holland, it hadn't been released in England yet.
That's true.
Yeah, maybe it is now, but
Yeah, I think
I'm not sure.
it's come together now.
And I have to say, why you didn't come to Germany for doing interviews before?
Cool.
Money?
That's your money.
Question of money, I think, yeah.
Okay.
But you know, I mean, obviously, we'd like to come over to Germany and do a lot more interviews and stuff like that. But it's a bit awkward with the money situation at the moment. And now we've had our guitars nicked as well. It's even worse.
Yeah, but I have the impression it was a little bit that the record came out here and it was a little bit under the amount of other releases at this time, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
possibly.
it was very difficult to point particularly on this album and say, let's do this, you know. And
Yeah.
people, Ben and Hammer, the main editor, they said, but we have to do this and this and this and this and this as well. So, you know, that was the problem.
Well, you'd have to talk to the record company about that one,
Yeah, true.
unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a busy time of year, but
Yeah, but that was a little bit of a problem, it's true.
Yeah. Well, hope so far the album has done pretty well in its first month, or well, first 3 weeks of it being available in shops. So you know, like everything we do, we just like build things up slowly and keep the interest going. You know.
Yeah, you're right for that anyway, yeah.
I mean, I think you know, one of the things that our press agent in England has said is that if you suddenly put a band into every magazine in the same week or same month, then people get suspicious because they think that it's just a big hype.
It's true.
But if
Then
you-
they are fed up after it, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think people like being told what's good or what's, you know, or what they should be listening to. They like to discover things for themselves. And I think the press really is there to just point people in the right direction and say, well, maybe you should check this band out because you might like it, rather than telling people you must check this band out because they're brilliant now. Do you see what I mean?
It's true, yeah, I think you have to be very careful, particularly in England, isn't it true? Because,
Yeah.
I think the English press are the kings of hyping, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you
They
look
do
at...
too much of it too soon, you know, they build a lot of bands up too quickly, and then, you know, some of them haven't even released a record or an album, and they're writing about them, you know.
There are some very strange bands like Suede or whatever they
Yeah.
are, you know.
I mean, one minute you've never heard of them, and the next minute they're plastered over every magazine and every front cover.
And no one knows how that comes.
Yeah, no, and they don't live up to it, you know, people go to see them live and they're very surprised that they're crap.
But a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people, you know, like to sort of discover the band for themselves, and most people don't trust, like, especially things like the NME and Melody Maker. I mean, nobody trusts them really, because, you know, often they hype a band up and you go and see them, and the hype is too early, you know.
They have done a lot of things to death meantime, you know.
Yeah, I mean, they've ruined a lot of potentially really good bands. I mean, there's been some great bands that have been hyped too early, and then the band just doesn't live up to it in the early stages of their career, and then it's too late then. People have sort of forgotten about them or disowned them.
Yeah, you're right. You should give the band time to develop, because then what for me the perfect example is maybe Metallica, you know.
Yeah.
Because they get the better they become, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, from a musician's point of view, I mean, when you first start playing and you first become sort of professional, as it were, and you give up your job, then, you know, it takes a long time. You know, you get better as a musician and as a writer, as a songwriter. And, you know, I mean, if we look back over maybe a year and a half ago, and we look back at tapes and videos of what we were doing maybe just a year and a half ago, it's amazing how much we've improved without even knowing it, you know, in terms of like musicianship and songwriting and stuff.
Okay.
So, you know, you need that time to just develop.
Have you just now written new songs for the next album, maybe?
Yeah,
Is you working on it, or just tour, and when you're on tour you don't write songs? How is it?
No, before we've left to come to Holland, we've already started sort of working on about 4 or 5 new ideas. But you know, it's going to take a year to write this, you know, another 10 songs, because I think we like to develop them as we go along, and then maybe introduce them into the live set and see how they go down and that sort of thing. You know, we're not just going to write.
What are you doing at Christmas?
Drinking.
Eating and drinking a lot. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Well, we're back in England, I think.
Christmas Eve, really.
Yeah, Christmas Eve, so we'll miss all the build up to Christmas, which is good.
And you are not back before, just on Christmas Eve?
About the 22nd, 23rd, I think. We have to go on the boat from Holland to England, and then that's it. Then I think with January we'll be sort of promoting in England and doing various sort of things that we have to do, and then Germany in February, which is what we're looking forward to. Yeah, I think it's all coming together a lot better than before.
We're planning ahead now, you know, we're planning about 3 or 4 months ahead, which is something you need to do, really.
That's good. When you're here in Germany, you tour on your own?
I think so.
Or as a support, no?
I think it's on our
On
own.
our own, yeah, I think.
Do you have support with you, or you play alone?
I think we're going to play alone
Okay.
at this stage.
Well, I'm not sure.
We're a bit different to other bands because we don't have a manager, so we've had to learn how to become managers as well as musicians. But we've had a lot of help on the way as well, of course.
True, but with Contour, I guess they have booked a good tour for you.
Yeah, I
And
think so.
Luxor is a good place, not everyone can play there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right,
We played there on our last tour, I think. And that was quite good.
Yeah, that's good. These are the important places, you know.
Good catering too.
Yeah. Of course, that's true. Yeah. But for the media and for Cologne, Luxor is anyway, it's a big place.
yeah.
Yeah. yeah, definitely. We play the hamburgers. What's it called again?
Marketer.
Yeah. Oh,
Berlin, what's that name?
Berlin Knack Club.
Yeah?
do you know what's that like? I've never been there before.
No, I don't know it. I've
Oh.
never been there too.
Yeah.
But I heard a lot of this club. I guess it's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some place. I forgot the name. But a lot of people play there, in fact, yeah. It's okay.
We're really looking forward to doing it, you know, because
That's what we love.
it's what we love, man, as they say.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Where are you anyway?
Yeah?
Where are you?
I'm in Brooklyn.
You're in Buckingham now?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
same place.
Yeah, same place, yeah.
In your really cheap flat?
Yeah, it has become a little bit more expensive meantime.
Oh dear.
But it is still not very expensive, you know.
Oh, no.
It's okay.
Oh, great.
It's okay. Yeah. I'm just doing my exam at university. I write about MTV.
MTV?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we've just been watching that.
Yeah. I watch it all day long, you know. But no, I write about the trend-setting function of MTV, and I try to figure out whether there is a trend-setting function, and if yes, where, and if no, why not, you know.
Right.
I think it's bad. MTV is really dangerous. Like when you stop watching it, you get cold turkey. You know. You get addicted to it.
They're very, what I'm interested in, they're very important for a lot of record companies. They're for a lot of A&R people and product managers of record companies, you know.
Yeah.
And for them, MTV is a growing interest, you know.
It's like in England, more and more people are now getting cable and satellite television.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's taken a long time for it to pick up.
Yeah.
But I suppose now with more and more families and homes getting satellite dishes and all that sort of thing, then even more young people are going to be watching it.
Actually, there was a question before I asked you whether you want to do a video, and because it's interesting that nearly every band now needs a video.
Yeah, it's very important, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a
When you
big.
make an interview, a video, you just do it for interview, for what else, you know?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I think if we do one, we want to make it really interesting. Well, I mean, I suppose every band says that, but I don't know. It depends on the song, of course, that we use. But we'd like to do something pretty, you know, good, and that'll take money. So we'll have to speak to the record company about that one as well.
I think that's the thing with the single. I think if it's going to be a promotional thing, then we'll choose a single that will make a good video, because it's a new art form. Like we haven't tried this before.
So you have to be very creative with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
It's not only a question of money. Paul King said that to me one time. It's not just a question of money, but when it is very creative, you know.
Yeah.
That's right.
To broadcast it.
Yeah, we've got a lot to learn about making videos, because obviously we've never done one before.
I think it should be interesting for you.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird because I
The
mean,
way you're very visual, you know, what you do with the cover art music and stuff like that. You can do some very good stuff.
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, I think we'd be quite good at it actually.
You're bigger
Something
than
to
the
look forward
marionette.
to. Sorry?
That's the marionette.
yeah, I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Because Easy, the editor of Zillow, is managing that here in Germany, you know. So that's now it's a record label too.
Does he like us?
He
yet?
hates us, doesn't he, Easy Etler?
I don't know whether he hates you, but I guess someone has told him that he's seen a show of you that he didn't like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's a little bit talk from the distance, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But he has a very strange take of music. In fact, he doesn't really know what's going on.
Well, he's only the editor of a music magazine.
Yeah, most editors of music magazines don't really know what's going on.
No, yeah, I guess he's very... But he's managing, I want to tell you, the marionette.
Yeah, we heard, yeah.
A video for, I don't know, lots of money. And MTV refused to play because, with the argument, it is dated, you know.
Oh,
Yeah?
great.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we really laughed a lot about that. We should check the marionette now from here. I don't like it very much, but yeah, he liked it, so you know, found out what type of music he has.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I mean, I've actually seen very few good rock videos. Most of them tend to fall into two categories. You know, one where the band stands there and mimes to their song,
Performance videos, yeah.
you know, or two where they go completely over the top. You know, like sort of Cure videos or something.
Yeah.
And they get Tim Pope in or whatever.
Or there's even a third thing, and that's like rock set or something, where they just get the woman to cavort about in hardly any clothes.
Which is what we like to do.
Which is what we like to do. I'm not going to cavort around in no clothes, though. I don't know about the rest of them.
Yeah, you should do something very with science fiction elements in it. Stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. We were talking about this the other night, you know, because I think we were watching Batman 2. And don't worry, we're not going to do a Batman video, but I don't know.
Anyway, it's a question of money too, you know.
Yeah.
It's the most beautiful idea, but you need some money too.
It's very expensive
But,
to do
but
with it.
it is the medium of the future, you know, because in Germany they are going to establish a music channel too, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And its launch date will be in August next year.
Really? What is it called?
The working title is Viva.
Viva.
And they play, I guess, 40% German music and 60% foreign music.
Ah.
Oh, that's good.
And it's not like MTV, it has another concept, but it should be, they wanted it to have the same influence like MTV, you know. Because MTV is losing a little bit here in Germany because of the language, and they don't do any German products, you know.
Yeah.
German industry, the major labels, they are losing interest in MTV because they do sort of very, very expensive videos, and they are never played there, you know.
Well, I mean, MTV, most of the time, I mean, if you switch MTV on, then you're just going to see things like Guns N' Roses or Bon Jovi, which is okay if you like those bands. And but I mean, I suppose they don't really seem to show enough of the lesser known stuff. I don't think I've ever seen a German band in there.
I don't know if did you ever see a program in England or hear of one
I
called The
saw
Tube?
pictures.
Yeah, do you
I've
remember that?
heard of it, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, I mean that was a really good music program because they used to have like fairly unknown bands on, and everybody played live, you know, and they had an audience there, and you saw a lot. It was quite interesting. It was quite well done as well. It was with Jules Holland and people like that.
Have you heard of it? No.
Yeah,
It was really rough.
good.
It was really rough, and all the bands sounded really bad because of the sound problems.
But it was
Well,
good.
I mean-
you know,
But that was great.
You could tell which were the good live bands
Yeah,
from it.
that's
yeah.
right. Yeah.
And it's no longer existing?
No,
No.
it got axed.
Funny enough, music programs in England are not that popular because they always put the programs on Friday night or something, and
Okay.
most people, you know, who would watch that are probably out on, you know, drinking or watching bands in venues rather than watching them on the telly.
Okay.
So you know, that's. I mean, we've got a program at the moment we called The Word,
Weird.
and if you get a chance to see it, you really should see it because it's like so bad.
Is it 24 hours?
No, it's just a TV program on ITV, you know,
On
on
Friday
Channel
night.
3.
After the pub's closed, so it's
Yeah.
quite sort of.
And they do really, yeah, they just don't know what they're doing, and they have a couple of live bands on, but the rest of it is just sort of people blowing condoms up on their head and stuff.
I see. But I think after you just can do music on Friday night because no one wants to just tune in on a certain time, because I think it's important to have music 24 hours a day, you know, like radio.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
On the telly and then you're in, you know, that's what, I guess that is the time for music, for doing music television.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope that happens because, like, national radio, you know, the BBC Radio 1, I mean, that's just gone from bad to worse now. I mean, there's not even hardly any alternative music on during the day, and in the evenings now there's a lot less than there used to be.
I think John Peel too has lost a little bit of influence because
He doesn't do so many shows. Yeah, I think he just does Sundays now.
No, on Sundays, you can listen on Sundays.
Yeah, I mean, most people are
I don't know,
asleep.
it's not a lucky time for that.
I mean, he used to be on every night of the week at 10 o'clock.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, back in the sort of heyday, you know, in the 70s, late 70s and the 80s. And, you know, if you listen to him, then sort of 4 out of, you know, well, you might hear one good song out of 5 songs that he played, but it would normally be really good.
Okay.
You know, you'd always discover something new on this programme. He's a really nice bloke as well.
That's true.
We met him at Reading Festival this year.
Maybe you should do a John Peel session too.
I'd like to, yeah.
Yeah, we gave him some takes of the new album, so maybe if he likes it, he'll get in touch.
Yeah, that would be very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be really good to do that. I think everybody wants, every new band would like to sort of be on John Peel, because it's like
It's
famous
established
and
so many bands, isn't it? Give them a break.
something to tell your grandchildren.
Yeah, I think we're consciously going to target, or semi-consciously targeting England when we get back, I think. You know, we've got a bit of help now, so...
I think England will pick up a bit more this in 1993. Have we got the date right there? Yeah, 1993.
I think it's great that bands like Nirvana and Metallica and the American bands have come along, you know, the rock bands, because I think people in England have got, the kids, you know, have got so fed up with the sort of rave music that's constantly playing on the radio, and I think people want to see live, loud, proud music again, you know. So maybe that'll help us in some way.
It's a little bit refreshing for the scene.
Yeah, it's about time, you know.
Well, I think basically what happened was like the American bands come over and kicked us up the arse, because at the time all the English bands that were happening were things that were not very entertaining live, you know, all the shoegazing stuff. And
I think the American bands took the British rock sound and nurtured it and then brought it back again,
yeah,
you know.
They are a little bit selling punk back these days, you know.
Yeah, there's that raw edge to it. I like that.
I think, yeah. But isn't it true that you have never been a typical English band? Because for me it's very hard to draw any comparisons from Asylum to other bands.
That's because we're completely original, Thomas. It's just original, that's what it is.
we have
Sarcasm?
you know in Germany we often get described in different ways.
Yeah.
And like in Holland, we get described in even different ways.
How do they describe you in Holland?
In one venue, we got described as new wave gothic dance. I don't know what that is.
It's not very much, is it?
Not really, no.
And another one's that one. We've been described as speed metal, goth grunge, doomcore.
I think I wrote that you are the band that when you listen to Feet of Asylum and after that wanted to listen to Metallica, Asylum is the band for you.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I don't know.
Interesting.
I like Metallica, but I don't like Fields of the Nephilim.
Have you heard Rubicon, by the way?
Yeah, we've seen them, yeah.
What do you think?
They didn't entertain me very much, personally. That's just my personal opinion.
I think they could do with Carl McCoy back, actually.
Yeah, Carl McCoy had, I mean, whether you like them or not, he had a big stage presence. Even.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw them in England, and the sound there was immaculate. You know, everything sounded great, but they didn't move around at all. You know, they didn't really.
There's no real edge.
Yeah, not very exciting sort of thing.
Our friend here, Thomas.
But the new Carl McCoy stuff, that would be very interesting. I got a tape from Barry Frankfurt.
You did?
That is not yet an advanced set, it's just three outtakes of the new album.
Yes.
And one of the songs is Unbelievable Heart, and we played with a German musician who played in a death metal band called Morgoth. So it's Unbelievable Heart what he's doing.
That sounds interesting.
Some of the stuff really good, really good. And it is more the direction that you are in, you know.
Well, maybe when they review his album, they'll say he sounds too much like Asylum.
Maybe, yes, why not? Just but it is in this direction, that's true, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think Rubicon have carried on where they left off with the Nephilim, and maybe Carl McCoy is trying to do something a bit more heavier, maybe even heavy metal.
Yeah, it's true.
Could be interesting.
Yeah.
But
So I think I have the impression that something is moving in England to this direction, and it has got to do with bands like Soundgarden and Metallica and Nirvana.
Yeah, I think they've been a big influence on quite a lot of people, really. You know.
And the ministry as well.
Yeah, ministry is important.
Yeah, I think a lot of people really enjoyed the last album.
In England, the Ministry are very popular at the moment,
I think more people are becoming aware of that there is a heavier side to music than just electronic dance music.
I think people are getting bored with electronic music because there's no emotion in it at all. You know, there's no sort of human element, which is, you know, a shame.
The
1992 has been a real year in England.
Like the lack of human element.
So 1993, hopefully we'll see people pick their spirits up a bit and start having fun again. Doesn't really matter what music it is, as long as people start having fun again, because like 1992 in England has just been one big sort of job loss. You see what I mean?
Yeah,
It's just been a bit depressing to be in England, you know.
it's grim.
That's why we enjoy going to Europe so much and going to Germany and stuff, because just getting out at the moment is a real relief. It's really sad to say that.
Actually, maybe you're just in the beginning, haven't got too much money, but the possibility of traveling and
Yeah,
I think
that's great. We love that, you know.
yeah, we have to keep on the move now. I think you know, because we've sort of how would you put it?
Well, we ground to a halt last year
Yeah, we-
after we've done the album.
Yeah, we sort of had a bit of a nothing spell after the album.
Yeah, waiting for it to be
Yeah.
released and waiting for tour dates to come through. I think now, you know, we're going to look into getting to the rest of Europe maybe in April, you know, places like Spain and Portugal. We've had letters from people in Spain that like the first album.
Yeah,
So there's got to be some
we've
potential.
received mail from all over Europe, which is really encouraging.
Yeah, so we've got to get out there really, you know, and play. So maybe we'll just stay on the road for as long as we can, which is what we all love really, you know. We all hate sitting around twiddling our thumbs.
I understand. You are getting very, very bad ideas just sitting around.
Yeah, nothing
For me, I need to do something, it's true.
Yeah,
Well, you know, we want to be a better band. We're really ambitious. We just want to write better songs and be a better band and take it as far as possible.
Wear more expensive clothes.
Yeah.
And then you have to work again on the festivals in summer, you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'd love to
I
do some
think Concord
festivals.
can do something for you then.
Yeah, they're talking about possibly the Bazaar. If I don't know, you know, see how it goes, but
Or go bang or whatever, you know.
yeah, anything like that would be
Forced
great.
to do that, yeah.
Yeah,
We desperately want to do the rock night again as well.
Yeah. They have one in March, you know.
Yeah.
in March.
With the Neubauten as a headliner.
All right, yeah.
You know them, Einstürzen the Neubauten?
We
Yeah.
met Blixer,
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah, Blixer Barry from Berlin. So I think, I don't know whether the lineup is already finished, but that should be interesting for you too.
Oh,
Called Noise Now Festival, you know.
Called what, sorry?
Noise Now.
Noise now.
And it's in the Philippshalle in Düsseldorf. It's the same like the WDR Rock Night.
Oh, right.
You know.
Maybe we'll,
Speak to Console.
yeah, we'll have a word about that.
Yeah, it'd be good fun to play a few festivals.
Okay, guys. I think it's okay with me.
You got enough bullshit there.
Not bullshit, I have enough stuff.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, well,
I think we can see on February.
Yeah, come down to Cologne, yeah?
Yeah, not a problem. I've written down the 4th. It's the 4th of February.
Yeah.
Yeah.
February, yeah.
Yeah.
it's my birthday on that day as well, so
It's your birthday.
yeah, on that day. So
Yeah, so all the audience,
Something to smoke and to drink.
yeah.
Yeah.
you have to tell all the Asylum fans that I want hundreds of presents. Well, I'm not playing.
Okay. Okay, I wish you the best for next year anyway.
Yeah,
Enjoy
thanks.
Christmas
Thanks.
and whatever you do, wherever you are.
Yeah,
Yeah, you too.
yeah.
Yeah,
And,
look forward to
take
seeing you.
care of yourself.
Yeah, thanks for your help, Thomas.
yeah.
See you then.
See you
Yeah.
in
All right,
Bye.
cheers,
Bye.
Bye. The interview. That's how you do it, thanks.
We should have had a picture of him on here because we just keep looking at the phone.
Asylum interview.
No. All right. Well, this is the heavy metal interview, so as you can see, I've decided to have my heavy metal hairstyle. So, how about you? You're going to take your hat off.
Don't think
Kind
so.
of hats in heavy metal magazines.
Okay.
The only person who ever had a hat in a heavy metal interview was Les Warner, and you know what happened to him.
Zodiac 1.
What?
Zodiac 1.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, Grossman. Lloyd Grossman. What sort of band lives here?
It's out.
Probably fiddle right at the end.
metal band.
Hello, can we speak to Martin Gross, please?
Speaking?
It's Asylum.
Hello?
Hey, I got on the record.
Hello?
No, I'm sorry, he's not in. He will be in later in the afternoon.
All right, we were told we had an interview arranged with him at 2 o'clock.
Good luck. Oh, hold on.
Just leave the number, get him to ring in.
Yeah.
Around.
Yeah, just leave the number there. You're Lucy Grossman.
Lucy Grossman.
Hello?
Hi, is that Martin?
Yeah, it's Martin Ross.
Hello, it's Asylum here.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
Not bad, sir, yeah.
Okay, isn't it Dave?
Dave?
Okay, wait
Yeah.
a minute.
Take two. We should have swapped positions.
Okay, just had to switch on my tape recorder.
Right, we're all here, by the way, there's all 4 of us here.
You can speak to us all because we have one of these amazing
Where are you at
telephones.
the moment?
We're in Rotterdam, we're staying at a friend's house in Rotterdam.
Uh-huh. So, have you been on tour right now, or what did happen?
Yeah, we played 2 gigs so far, and we've got about another 3 in Holland.
But you've been out in Germany yet?
Not yet, no, we've got our tour dates through for Germany now, which starts in February.
February.
We're doing about 15 dates around Germany.
Right, yeah. I'm looking forward to see you live.
Good.
Because I think last time you were in Germany as well, touring or something, or doing some gigs in Germany.
Yeah, we was
Yeah.
there twice last year, yeah, in March, and then we went back to do the WDR up
I
now.
missed it, unfortunately, because I was quite curious about his first LP,
Yeah.
first album, and maybe you could give me some details about your current album, which I think has been released a month ago or something.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Well, it was recorded in June and July in New Jersey in America.
In America?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were sent to America to do that one. We met the producer Brad Morrison, who's from New York. We met him in Germany while we were touring, and we got on. We immediately got on well with him, and we liked his ideas. And
It's crazy. You've met him in Germany and then you went to America to record the album.
yeah,
What did this guy before?
sorry.
What did this guy do before?
Well, he's
Recording wise, producing wise.
recording wise. Well, he works with. He's got an independent record label in America, and he's worked with quite a lot of his own bands, Spiral Jetty and people like that, bands that we'd never heard before.
Uh-huh.
But
We liked his attitude though.
yeah, he's
We liked
very.
his approach to the way to get things done.
Uh-huh.
Have you heard the new album?
Yeah, I have. I have, of course.
What do you think?
Because, it was a month ago, and I listened to it for the first time. And it's quite interesting. What I suppose is that it's quite some kind of concept album. Am I right there, maybe?
No, not really. It's like, I could see what you mean because a lot of the songs sort of flow into each other,
Yeah.
and you know the song sort of the lyrical content has a certain sort of theme to it. Although none of the songs are connected to each other in any way.
Uh-huh.
But you know, it's a lot different to the first one.
Yeah, I think so too. Maybe you could explain a little bit what's behind there, what has happened to the band. Have there been any lineup changes or something?
No, certainly not.
Certainly the same. We just.
No, I think a lot of the songs on the first album were written when we had a keyboard player, but you know now it's just the 4 of us. So I think the guitars are coming through more in the songwriting.
What I expected was that you will carry on working together with Rob Heaton. Why didn't you do that?
I think Rob did us a favour on the first one, but I think he was quite busy at the time, you know, doing writing songs for New Model Army and stuff. And we bumped into this bloke, and as we say, you know, liked his attitude, and he offered to produce the album. Originally he was going to come over to Europe, to Germany, to record the album, but he had this studio Tracks East, which he liked working in, so he persuaded the record company to send us over there. And you know, we didn't mind.
Why not?
It's a good opportunity to see America.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. It must be quite different to make a record there in comparison to England.
Yeah, it's interesting for us.
The environment is another, and people are, the minds of people are different, and has there been any influence there? How many times did you spend in America?
3 weeks.
Yeah, we were there for 3 weeks.
I think they found us a bit different as well, because
Pardon?
I think they found us different. Because you know, they'd never really had a band like in that particular studio. They'd done a lot of the more harder sort of. I mean, Skid Row did their demos there for that. What's that famous the famous album Skid Row done with 19 on it?
Oh yeah.
They did the demos for that there, and the engineer in the studio is good friends with them. And I think that's the sort of band that they deal with a lot. You know, the sort of soft metal, Bon Jovi type thing. And they were quite intrigued because we wanted to make an album that was really raw, really dirty sounding, as opposed to really clean. So
I think the producer Brad as well. He was he has a lot of fun recording. You know, and he was trying different things out and experimenting. You know, distorting the vocal through amplifiers and things like that, which we, you know, haven't really had the time to do. I mean, this album was recorded in 1 week over in America, but I mean that's a lot longer than we've had before. Although it seems like not too long to do an album. But
all our albums are recorded in 1 week.
Sounds to me like being recorded live without any overdubs on it. Did you record like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the basic songs were done together, yeah, and
We ended up leaving anything that was, you know, we had quite a few small mistakes that we left in because we felt it had a good feel, you know. And we did do a few guitar overdubs, a few solos and things, and.
But basically, no, the whole album is more or less played live. I mean, it's what we wanted. You know, we wanted a more of a what we actually play on stage. And that's the sort of thing we wanted to get over onto.
So you serve more to be live band?
Yeah, definitely. That's our strong point.
Yeah.
You know, we enjoy performing live, and it's what we're about, really.
If you listen to both of the albums, then the first album was all recorded separately. You know, we took the drums.
Yeah, that's really.
I think
the difference in atmosphere is a lot. You know, whether I don't know which one you prefer, but to me the second album sounds a lot more like a band. You know, an individual band.
I think one of the things that was happening was people listened to our first album and then came to see us live, and they were very surprised, you know, at the difference between us live. So hopefully we've captured more of what the band's doing on the second album.
Yeah, I think so. I can't really estimate that in the best way, as I've never seen it live before, but what I got really from the second album was that it really sounds very live as well.
Yeah.
And did you have the time, by the way, to play some gigs in America?
No, we didn't. But, because of the expense, we couldn't take much equipment over, so we just took our guitars. Otherwise, you know, we'd have liked to have done some gigs, but we're hopefully going to play later this year. We're looking for a license deal over in America at the moment. The producers are trying to find a license, and then if the record gets released, then maybe we can play some gigs over there.
And could there be made the connection that you recorded in America, that there is also a deal in America now for you?
I hope so, yeah.
Distribute the album?
That's what we're working on that at the moment. I mean, we're not sure who it's going to be with. It could be with a larger label or an independent label.
But we've definitely had some interest, you know. There's
we expect
people.
to sign a deal in the new year in America.
So I don't know. We'll tell you about that when we know more.
And live, do you also do some cover versions or something? As an encore or something?
No.
We've never actually done a cover version because we can never actually agree on one. You know, we all none of us like the same band except for the band we're in, so it's rather difficult.
But what are the different bands each of you likes?
A whole range of things. I mean,
Well, I mean, some of us were influenced by the punk sort of movement, and I myself was weaned on Black Sabbath, which I don't know, it isn't shared really by too many people here. But
Oh, I like that sort of.
oh yeah, the drummer likes Black Sabbath. There you go.
I think we all listen to a real broad spectrum, but there are certain sort of influences that stick out a bit.
I think you can take elements from, you know, different types of music and put it all together and maybe get Asylum.
I think from the punk thing we get a lot of we get a lot of our energy from sort of like what was happening with punk music, like in the late 70s. I mean, not so much in music. I mean, musically, I don't think we sound like a punk band, but that energy that those bands had, energy over sort of technical brilliance, which is like what,
Definitely agree with that.
Sums us up.
we don't consider ourselves,
Well, it's a different kind of energy. I think if you listen to something like Rush or something, there's a lot of energy there, but technically it's almost perfect, But the sort of energy that I like personally is that sort of real rough and real just natural adrenaline sort of thing that comes out. And if you see us live on a good night, hopefully you'll get some of that as well. So maybe we're a bit different to traditional sort of heavy metal, but we still have quite a bit of influence from that as well. Actually, I mean, Sabbath are a good example, because Sabbath were never the greatest live musicians, but they had that energy.
Good, yeah.
That I mean, with Ozzy and stuff.
And what has happened marketing-wise at the moment? You will tour here in Germany in February, as you told me. And does there happen anything apart from that, like doing a video or something, which apparently becomes still more and more important in putting on a single album and stuff like this?
Yeah, we're definitely looking into the possibility of doing a video next year sometime and releasing a single to promote that,
What song would it be?
Well, possibly Breed, the second song on the album. We think, for the purpose of a video, that we could go to town on that song. It's one of our favourites on the album, so yeah, possibly that one.
Or Spectrum, maybe.
Could you maybe give me some details about the lyrics? What I can say was in the album sleeve, and you just emphasized
Certain.
you cut the lyrics. I think you emphasized only 2 or 3 lines of the lyrics of each song, and what's beyond there.
Well, I personally feel uncomfortable about isolating the lyrics apart from the music, because depending on how you say a particular lyric in context, it changes the meaning. So I pulled just an example of a lyric from each song to give people the general idea of what the song was saying, and the rest you have to listen to, I think, in context. On the first album we wrote it all out, and that was good at the time, I think, but I think the listener has to decipher really what the song's about for himself, and interpret the song himself or herself.
What I really liked was on the first album, apart from the music, was also the album cover. Did on the second album the same artists the artwork?
Yeah, me and Paul, the bass player, got together on the second album cover. We wanted something more striking because I painted the first one.
This is from you?
Yeah, yeah, that was a painting.
Great, man, really. It's,
You like it?
yeah, I like it very much. It's, I was really delighted to receive the LP version, you know.
Oh yeah.
Album, because then you can enjoy more this painting. Are you painting lots more? Are you used to paint?
Sorry?
Are you into painting and stuff like this?
Yeah, sometimes I don't do too much, but yeah, the T-shirt designs we have, you know, we design those ourselves, and you know, various other things. But yeah, when I can, I enjoy it. Yeah.
But this is, but I think on the second album the cover is a kind of photo, isn't it?
Yeah, it's two photographs. Yeah, one just silhouette photograph set against a shot from the Gulf War, just of the flames. But we thought it makes a more striking album cover.
The label wanted us to do like a really similar, you know, do another painting for the second one.
You know, like,
but we wanted to get away from that really. Keep it in the same vein, but get away from painting.
you know, like the Iron Maiden albums.
Yeah.
They wanted me to paint the second one like that, so it's like a saga. But
It's more fantasy.
yeah, but
And the new one is maybe more, has got more connection with reality in a way.
yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think.
what do you think? Could you maybe explain what's behind the meaning of the expression into the web?
Into the Web is an analogy for all the traps that you get, that you fall into throughout life. Yeah,
Yeah.
and each song is about each song is about a particular kind of trap. You know, whether it's lust or hatred or madness or whatever. You know. And isolation as well. So that is the general concept, but you know, the album cover having more to do with reality. I think the lyrics are more to do with reality as well, a lot more personal.
Yeah.
Alright. So then you are going back to London?
Yeah, we have
I'm from London.
near London.
Reading.
Reading, yeah, it's near London. Yeah.
So what about playing Reading next year?
Festival?
Yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
We're looking into it. Yeah.
I think we got a good chance of playing it next year. We have a good agent in England now, so, and maybe we play festivals in Germany as well. You know,
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Bazaar or something. We have a good agent in Germany too, Contour. So.
But it's a German label where your albums are released.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
That's right. It makes it more difficult to market the band back in England again,
Yeah.
because you know, obviously they have to import the records of an English band into the country, which is a bit strange. But
Excuse me, to whom am I talking now?
it's Mark.
Ah, yeah. All right. Good.
But you know, when we get back, we're going to concentrate on our own country a bit, you know, and try to get a bit more press and you know, a tour together and stuff.
It's really weird because as a band we do our own artwork, we do all our own music, and we manage ourselves and everything really. So
yeah, it's quite hard work.
we're the most independent band you'll ever meet
But
at the moment.
yeah, it's a slow process, but you know, hopefully we're building.
Yeah.
We're pretty.
I hope for you too that you are getting more
Money?
more reception by the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
Well, we think.
Because, I think you deserve it to get more interest by music,
We hope so. I mean, we believe firmly that we have to earn people's respect. We can't just. I don't think, like we just been discussing before, that if suddenly we were hyped by a major record company and put into all the magazines on the front cover.
It's not bad to work on it step by step.
It's better.
It's a stronger way to do it. I think it take a long time, but I think we're going to be around for a while as a band.
Well, one of the encouraging things from touring is the people that follow you. Yeah, we see many of the same faces at a lot of the gigs, and they follow us around, which I'm particularly surprised at, maybe, but pleased, that these people really, the people that like us seem to really like us, and that's quite a comfort, really.
Yeah, that's understandable. Okay, I thank you very much for giving me this interview.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And hope you enjoyed it. Me personally, I'm a little bit, maybe I was
Tell about your
tired
guitars.
sometimes.
Yeah. Can we just say something here?
Pardon?
Can we just say something? We're in Rotterdam, and we've had all our guitars stolen and some tapes and a 4-track machine or anything. Maybe you could just mention that if the guitars turn up, because they're real custom one-offs,
Sort of handmade.
they're handmade things, and if they...
Really? What has happened? All your equipment has been stolen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guitars mainly. All of our guitars. The first album cover.
Yeah.
One of the guitars was painted in the same style as that, with the picture of the face on it. Yeah.
Really?
And 3 days ago, our van was broken into in Rotterdam.
Well, that's unbelievable.
It's
Yeah,
terrible.
that's what we thought.
So maybe if you could maybe just mention
Yeah,
this.
of course.
That'd be great.
We could even send you a description, a photograph of them or something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I will just tell the people, but
yeah.
it's really.
I mean, they could turn up anywhere, these guitars, I mean,
And the 4-track machine?
yeah.
Yeah, we can't do Deeper and Deeper and other songs at the moment, so we're rather annoyed, should we say.
It's really funny because this happened outside. We're staying at a really good friend's house, and this area that he lives in is having a bit of problem with break-ins into vehicles. And
What problems with what? Excuse me.
Burglaries of cars and things.
Oh, yeah.
And anyway, well, last night we've been keeping an eye, since our van got broken into. We've been making sure that we keep an eye out for it, And last night we caught one of the thieves. Well, we caught a thief last night. We all ran downstairs and we captured someone breaking into somebody else's car. So it's pretty crazy around here at the moment.
Oh, no.
But
But we managed to get some equipment to do the rest of the tour, so we'll be alright.
so at the moment we're more of a police force than a band.
The A-team.
We're the A-team.
Asylum.
Oh, no. Yeah, okay, I feel.
But we'll be okay when we get to Germany.
Okay. I'm really looking forward to see you here in Germany.
Yeah,
Whereabouts do you live? Because
Where are you based? Yeah.
we can tell you where the nearest concert will be.
Yeah, I'm coming from Dortmund.
alright. Well, the first,
And the office here of Metal Hammer is in Dortmund as well.
Right, the first date's in Cologne at the Luxor on the 4th.
Well, it looks so. Yeah, it's a nice place,
Yeah.
nice venue. Have you ever been there?
Yeah, we played there before, yeah, it was
I
good.
bet that too.
on the last tour, we enjoyed ourselves there.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, maybe you can come down and have a beer with us or something.
Yeah, of course.
the catering's really good there, so
Yeah.
come and sample a bit of hospitality.
Yeah, I really would appreciate to see you there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Having a chat.
Could you tell us when this interview would be printed?
Yeah, it will be printed. That's also the sense that we're doing the interview right now. It will be released at the end of January.
That's great.
Right.
And then I could give some. I can recommend to the readers to see you live.
Yeah.
February.
Yeah, maybe we can get the dates down, yeah?
We'll talk to the record company about getting some
Yeah,
dates
I
in.
think the record company now has to give us the complete
Yeah.
tour dates.
Yeah.
When do you need those by?
Pardon?
How soon do you need those? When's the deadline for getting?
I think end of next week or
End-
mid of next week.
Okay, well We'll get those to you, yeah, as soon as they're confirmed.
Are any of the dates confirmed already?
They're all penciled in. We've just got to sort the final stages out. We should have those done by early next week, though. So should be
yeah, I
okay.
think this would be quite right in time then.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Hey. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay,
Yeah, thank
cheers,
you.
Mark.
Luck. And maybe all the instruments and stuff will maybe you get them back.
Yeah,
by
so
next
we're looking.
something, I don't know.
Yeah.
If we don't get the instruments back, we'll certainly clear the streets of Rotterdam.
Scum.
Okay.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks,
I'll
Mark.
see you in February.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Rock and roll.
Right on.